Come on out and play. Oh, fuck.
Castles, cities, flying ships. The king of builders, Bill Designer, crafted all these and more, and his dying words were sealed in legend.
You can strike me down, but the king of builders never dies. I left every block I owned together in one chunk, and someday a new king will find them.
Centuries later, many say this legend is just a fairy tale. But now, one builder ventures out alone to prove them all wrong.
Let's set out for adventure in a world like no other. The empty map of treasure, what we dream we can discover. Let's run free, set your course for majesty. The king of builders.
I hope you've been practicing your sheep call, because we're going to need a lot of wool for what we're going to build today. Here's mine. Maybe I was more of a goat. Last episode, our magic compass, the block rose, led us to the ancient ruins of a city called Canopiea. Where will it take us next? Well, we have no way of knowing, because right now the block rose is on the fritz. And the only way that we can get it back on track is to build. That's why this episode I have a big build planned in Canopiea. This is such a cool area. Holy moly. I love beta generation, man. Well, I haven't really found any sheep yet, but I did find something really cool. Look at this, guys. I think one of the plant species from ancient Canopiea is still alive today. Mushroom tree. Isn't that cool? I think I'm going to take a sample of it. Maybe we can plant some mushroom trees. Ow. Let's cut this. Oh no. I got it mixed into 53 other leaves. Okay. Oh gosh. What if I killed the mushroom tree? Oh. I'm afraid now. I feel like I killed it. No, maybe it's okay. If the leaf update spreads from over there all the way through the tree and knocks out the leaves the mushroom's on, then it's gone forever. So, hope I didn't do that. Oh my gosh, that freaking... I hate you. Get out of here. Okay, this is the last time. We're going to take a sample of this mushroom tree. Okay. We'll take this back to the lab. I don't have a lab, but... Hello. Give me your wool. Give me your wool. Fuck you. I kind of feel bad. So the other day I was thinking, why is it that we like to stretch our arms up in the air when we get out of bed? I was thinking maybe it's something like how giraffes have like a really strong ass heart to get their blood flowing all the way up their long ass neck. Maybe we stretch our arms up to sort of raise our natural like resting heart rate so that we're a little bit more awake. So I tried testing it. I checked my regular heart rate. I'm sitting. It's like 84 BPM. Then I stretch and I check my heart rate again and I'm like, shit, I'm fucking dead. I couldn't find my pulse again after that. So hopefully this should be enough wool for us to start our project. What we're going to work on today is a transportation system for Canopiea to use. And that's going to involve another brand new plant species that I've concocted. So let me tell you a little bit about that. What we're going to be planting today is a very freaky plant called the railflower. The railflower has two main stages of life: feeding and breeding. Here's how the railflower looks. It has a six-fold symmetry. You could call it 6 petals, but it's more like 6 jaws because they have teeth in the middle. During the feeding stage, the railflower generally stays underground, concealed by a layer of dirt. But when it feels a sheep walking on top of that dirt, it will emerge from underground and open its jaws to consume that sheep alive. That's the freaky part. The consequences of me introducing this plant species to the world, it's best not to think about that. But I'm definitely going to be watching my step from now on. After it does this, it will return back underground, and it continues like that in a cycle until it reaches its next stage of life. The next stage is the breeding stage. During the breeding stage, the large majority of the plant emerges from underground, and it will extend its petals outward to distribute and collect pollen to and from other railflowers. The railflower will remain in this position for the rest of its life. And while the railflower is in its breeding position, that sounded weird, it creates a very useful platform for us. Since it's flat and has its teeth sticking upward, we could actually use these teeth for something. Perhaps we can use these teeth as hooks to hook on bars. That's right, we're going to use the railflower to create a railway that brings us all the way around Canopiea. So let's go ahead and plant the very first railflower. I want to have our network run this way from here to here. So we're just going to dig down right here. Going to throw in a flower, a whole bunch of wool, and some redstone for energy. Cover that up, and let's take a step back so we can watch it grow. I missed it! Dang it! Well, whatever. Anyway, so this is what a railflower looks like. It's very tall, as you can see. It's a strong, fibrous plant. Let's take a look at it from above if we can. So here's the open petals of the railflower, and that thing in the middle is that's where the pollen is. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I want to show you something very unique about the railflower, but in order to do that, we're going to need some rails. So let's head over to the mine shaft, and I can get some rails and show you what I'm talking about. So here we are at the mine shaft I've been using underneath Canopiea. But I think this mine shaft has one big problem. Despite the diverse ecosystem that's above, it's like there's no freaking minerals down here. I've dug all these different shafts and I've got like no gold. So I got to thinking, if we can't get any gold mining the normal way, how about we mine the fun way? So let me explain how to mine the fun way. So normally, when you blow up TNT, first you place the TNT, then you light the TNT. But that's boring. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is light the TNT, then place the TNT. All right, here goes nothing. First the torch, then the TNT. In 3, 2, 1, blast off. Oh my gosh. That was scary. Okay, let's see how much gold we got. Iron, coal, redstone. No gold? What the heck? This game sucks. Luckily, we do actually have some gold. So I can take this and show you what I was going to show you. How do you make a powered rail? Like this? I'm a genius. I am literally an engineering god. Okay. So I got a little bit excited and ended up planting another whole new species of tree. Let me introduce you to the cloud bonsai. It looks a little weird right now. I'm a little bit new to bonsais and trimming them. I think maybe I need to, let it grow out in some parts and cut others, but I guess let me know what you think. The shape is alright, I guess. Anyway, this is going to serve a specific purpose that we'll get to later. But first, let's look at this. So here is our rail flower, and you can notice that right here, there's a really convenient little channel for us to place rails on. But one really interesting thing about the rail flower is that it has some kind of energy in it, and this energy is so potent that this is actually called the stamen, and this pollen is so potent in the energy that it can actually power redstone. Look at this. That's an active power rail. Here, this might show it off better. Power from the stamen of the rail flower, we can actually get power for our rails, and that's gonna zip us along our rail track going around town. So all we got to do now is build a whole bunch of these. I mean, all we got to do now is plant a whole bunch of these. So I'm going to get to that, and I'll get back to you.
The King of Builders.
So I've finished some of the rail line. You can see that actually most rail flowers actually have this sort of light tan color. It's only the rare ones that actually get this blue color that you see on our first rail flower. So I still feel like I don't even have very much done because I've laid out a torch path of where I want the rail line to go. So you can see over here it goes up there and then turns this way. Basically goes in a big U shape all around this lake. So I still have a lot left to do, and I'm not loving the way it's looking so far. Kind of looks weird, but sometimes you have to wait to see the bigger picture before you can really make a judgment. Sometimes things look weird when there's only a few of them. So I'm hoping that as I continue working on this, it'll all sort of come together and make some more comments coming in. Sage Sleet says, why don't you do more to make your video more modernized and feed into the algorithm for more views? Huh. The algorithm. Let's talk about that. I do see your point. So it can feel kind of frustrating to work really, really hard on a video and then have it be seen by not as many people as you thought. You sort of feel like you're spinning your wheels, like what was the point? But I have to like keep the bigger picture in mind. Because like, if I wanted my videos to do better, like, you know, big blow up, huge videos, probably I should have lots of like subtitles and super fast, exciting editing. I should have lots of music that's gonna grab your attention. In fact, probably I should not even be playing in beta if I want a big audience. But I have to look at the bigger picture. Like, if I'm just letting the algorithm decide everything for me, why am I even here? What's even the part of this channel that's me? So I realized, like, I want to make videos, the videos that I would want to see, regardless of how other people feel about them. I want to make the videos that I want to make. And even if that means that less people are going to see them, and like less people are going to like them, you know at least that if you're seeing this, you're getting the real, authentic me. And I think that can be worth a lot more. I think that people will resonate with that. At least I hope so. For one example, I think that my videos would be a lot more attention grabbing if I had lots of music in them. And I love music. I love music so much. But I actually don't tend to like when people use music in their Minecraft videos. How about an example? So here's two people, love them both to death. Both of them play on the Hermitcraft server. Both of them are big into Minecraft Redstone. I'm talking about Mumbo Jumbo and Ethos Lab. Mumbo Jumbo is really skilled. You could say he is a master of his craft at using incidental music and editing and different techniques to try and tell a story with his videos that's very captivating and hard to look away from. On the other hand, Etho pretty much just cuts together clips of him doing interesting stuff in chronological order. No music, no special effects, no cutaways. It's just the game. What I love about, like I said, I love them both. I love them both. But what I love about an Etho video is that I get to choose the soundtrack. I can just put on his video, open another tab, put on one of my favorite albums in a really low volume, and just have that playing in the background. And now I'm watching the most vibey Minecraft video imaginable. When I'm watching a Mumbo Jumbo video, I have to pause my music every like 50 seconds because he has to go do 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 boop 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 boop. And like I think that the tone he sets in his videos and the story that he tells with the music is great. But sometimes I want to listen to cool, like, vibey rock music, and I don't want to listen to do 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 boop 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 boop. So that's why I use music very sparingly in my videos. Pretty much, I try and use it only at the very beginning or end if I can. If I was watching my videos, I would be more glad that there's no music and I can put on whatever music I like in the background. Even though maybe some people are sitting there like, this is a really boring video. Where's the music? I want to make the kind of videos that I would be happy to see. I'm trying to be someone's Etho, I guess. It's a pretty big aspiration. Big shoes to fill for sure, but that was the inspiration that made me decide to start making this series. So, with regards to doing stuff for the algorithm, I'm comfortable doing some stuff. I don't mind doing stuff, especially the kind of stuff that makes the video more fun to watch. But there's some things I won't do. Because at the end of the day, this is my video. It's not the algorithm's video. So, I hope that those of you that do watch, even though these videos aren't super attention baity, will enjoy it and appreciate the fact that I try and be my authentic self in the way I make these videos and the person I am during the videos. Alright, so the full length of the rail line is now complete. And remember how I mentioned that the cloud birch would have a special purpose that I'll get to later? Well, look at this. Now we have a bridge to go to the rail line. And you might have noticed these mushrooms. I didn't talk about them earlier. These mushrooms, sort of like the cloud birch, are going to have bridges going off of them to lead to other builds. So they basically function like stations in our rail line. I haven't tested this, so I mean, what can go wrong? It's a rail line. So each station's going to have a lever like this. You hit that, and here we go. Oh, this is fun. Let me try and hit the lever at this station and stop here. So now I've stopped at the station. Ow. And if I want to just get out and go to wherever, probably something over here, some new build over there, I could, there'll be a bridge probably, a door and a bridge. And if I want to just get started again, I can, ow. I should do something about this ceiling. Anyway, I just start the rail again and I get in and we keep on going along. I might put bigger stations at the beginning and end of the rail line. I haven't decided yet. Right now it's just a little platform because I've been working on this for a long time and I just wanted to get it done. Oh man, I'm so bad at crafting. What the heck? Okay. Oh, bye-bye. See you later. Oh, I can get in. I got it. But I'm hoping that now that I have this built, it's going to save me a lot of time going around Canopiea. Oh, oh no. Here we go. Oh. There we are. And we don't have to deal with climbing up and down ladders all the time. We can just walk straight into our house. Please, 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 please. Oh my God. Okay, I know I should be wanting the block rows to get charged, but I'm so thankful that it's not charged, because otherwise I would build this whole rail line for nothing. Okay, well, looks like we have a bunch more to do in Canopiea. Thank you so much for watching this episode of King of Builders. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back to see the next one where I build something even more cool. Alright, bye-bye.